love you and love you too, for real.
Well,
Okay, I don't know what you're going through. So, should we have, what should we have for our setup?
we should have our comb, which is our rat tail, and our 7-inch all-purpose comb. We should have curl clips and rollers, and we should have 4 clips, even though we're not sectioning, right?
What should it be sitting on?
The paper towel.
All right. The one that you don't have? I don't think you need that many shirts. You're doing great, right? And that's with any pattern. I mean, you can do all the things if you want to. I'm just saying, you can grab like a big stack of them. I'm saying you don't need that.
I ain't gonna never get started. Y'all gonna be waiting on me.
You found it? Yes. I'm glad you found it fast. No problem.
Slow. You should know, so don't let your mannequin down. Slow is not a thing. Remember, we on time drills. Y'all said we doing this all week. You can do it forward and back. You can say to your sleep. I need you to set up. You're doing your sleep. I need you to set up. I need y'all to wet y'all mannequins down. Hey, that's what these are all the comments that I heard. Sometimes y'all should just leave well enough alone. What you did is you talk yourself into a good time.
Just say night. Just say.
I said we did it
night.
whole week.
That's my girl. Account.
I know however how long time we had this, she didn't play. That's how long we did it.
Alright, well, you know what? It's $1,500 program, so we'll be doing this for about $1,500. Be ready.
That's crazy.
Combinations. It's always gonna be something. Because at the end of the day, whatever you do anything as a stylist, whatever way you always just be what you want to do, it'll be what the client tells you. Yes, it most certainly is. Love it.
I'm trying to get the best view for when I start doing it. I don't know if I like the other side.
I mean, I don't know how much have to do, but I expect about it.
No, I don't have to start with the other. No, I wanted to take my test. I'm gonna take my test and leave. So
And I completely understand. Nah, I apologize. I really wish I could administer the test.
What are you doing?
What do you
But I'm stop talking about the book. I'm gonna just do this now.
borrow some priceless things? See if you guys can share, because I don't have an extra empty spray bottle. Every time I put something out, it just never comes back to me. And I just don't have it no more. I gotta go buy some. I have spray bottles, mannequin stands. See somebody chopping mannequin hair.
I don't think we should determine the way we're here.
Y'all use the actual solution?
Yes.
Yes. My girl, I was smart this time though. She already had ordered she processed. Let me give her 5 minutes. So she not that badly damaged.
So realistically though, when you ask that word, you just use, I think just use water.
That's good, because I'm not taking this mannequin anyway. I think if I took that mannequin, I might fail.
Well, it's the one you got the most experience on.
But she got so much damage, it's a struggle with her.
I can't even.
I mean, you should be utilizing, you realistically should be utilizing all this time to be detangling your mannequin if you want to help yourself on your setup, because
Every time I make a part, it just curl right
Start
back.
at the end, so work your way up.
Huh?
If you
start
start
at
at
the
the end,
end,
so work your way up.
Non-oxidative
No, yeah, no,
mannequin
take no.
for an
No,
hour.
I mean, but that's not what you
I
want.
don't care, take a look, we determine the way.
Realistically,
Realistically, I would never recommend that to my client, even if they beg me.
it's not a good idea.
Even if they beg me, I wouldn't.
Yes, because it's your profession.
This
There's
is
not a lot
not
of textures that can take that form, like, you have to really have thick hair. Multiple strands drawn out of one,
Make a part.
and the process changes.
Make a part.
Not that comb. This comb will do it to you, baby.
Make a part. You gotta start at the bottom.
Well, no, look, so let me tell you this, if you start at the top, what your problem is you're forcing. So, don't force. If you run into a tangle, just keep going into that tangle until you get to the bottom. You see how much different and smoother that looks than what you want? You can't do that. If you're forcing it through, you're gonna break the hair. If you just combing it through, it's no different from going from down here and going up as opposed to whatever. No matter what, whenever you run into a tangle, attack that tangle, get that down and go. See, I got your whole
smell like you need
But yeah, it's a process. Also, when y'all be shampooing the mannequin, when y'all shampooing it like the actual person, we gon' always pay. You have to do it like Chick Weed. And just smooth it, yeah, and just smooth it back. We not starting.
Close the door,
Yeah, we
Brian.
not starting.
What's this game?
No, we all are starting at the same time,
Oh.
so that when we go in and do it,
Yes, you did.
we not starting, Imani.
Okay.
Alright, get your practice on. So, how does on base, curl work? What's the angle?
90 degrees.
90 degrees what?
Straight up.
In front.
90 degrees, no, 90 degrees above the party, from the party.
Well, that's
So,
what I
on
meant.
the-
I'm sorry.
where do you go straight up at? On the crown of the head, is the only time you go up.
Right there.
Yeah.
So, then, right there. you'll
Everywhere
be
else is out, 90 degrees.
above his party.
My bad, 45 degrees above, yeah. My bad.
45 degrees.
So it's going like this, right?
Yes, towards the ceiling.
Like this. I'm still trying to get these tigers.
Towards
Oh,
the ceiling.
okay. What is, let's say, okay.
Towards your butt.
Well, actually, it's always towards the wall, for whatever's in front of you.
I'm sorry.
Because we're 45 degrees above, not 90, that's half off.
So that's
That's half off, yeah. Be careful, don't, be careful, don't put it down so hard.
yeah, you're gonna have to snatch it back off.
You gonna bust your lip a little.
I did that the other day. Woo. It hit me right in the middle. I'm like, oh.
A little bit, at least, to make it start.
Can I have some of that?
Yes, see your point on out?
You should use your, other.
You can put enough. You can put enough.
I know.
Is that what she put in the baby hair? I seen Ashley watching
What's that for?
shampooing the baby hair and
chemical service.
you listening?
No, I
Yeah, I did mine
Ashley
already.
shampooing the baby hair and I seen her like she was mixing her hand first, then she just put it all in the baby hair. What could have that been?
What was that? The conditioner?
It wasn't conditioner because it was in the chemical bowl. She like mixed it with her hand and then she just put it
I
on.
hope it wasn't relaxing.
What was it? I don't think it was. No, what could have been cholesterol? You think so? So when you apply it to a client, that's how you apply it.
No. Brush to do what? What is that you just?
This long wig brush, where you
I'm sorry,
find
I'm rubbing it
this
in slowly.
Why
Thank
you
you.
putting it on her scalp?
Because she's so chemically damaged.
All right, so everybody, listen up.
I left it.
Shampoo is for the scalp.
This not shampoo.
I said listen, that's
Oh,
all.
I'm sorry.
Shampoo is for the scalp. Conditioner is for
The
the
shampoo.
hair only. You do not, under any circumstances, at any given moment in your life, put conditioner on a client's scalp at all, ever. You do not massage conditioner in. If that is a practice that you have been doing, get rid of it and get rid of it now. Yes.
Why not?
Because conditioner coats. So what happens is, when you use hot water on conditioner, has anybody put hot water with conditioner? It melts. When it dries, when you go to blow dry, it flakes. So if you've been scrubbing it in, what's gonna happen is you're gonna say, my client is dry, she's flaky. She's not flaky, she has product and conditioner sitting on the scalp. So now you are going to put a product on that to combat flakiness. But guess what she doesn't have? Flakiness. Guess what you just gave her? Flakiness. The conditioner literally goes from the roots to the ends. If you want a deep conditioner, leaving it on for 4 hours will do nothing. It's just sitting on top of the hair. It doesn't do anything. Putting a bag on it and letting your pores open up so you can heat up will help it to melt down kind of into the pores. That's why you use cool water to kind of seal the pores back up and leave that conditioner down in that little white blood that shows up on your hair. And also use cool water to rinse the conditioner completely off. If you have ever used too much product or used too much conditioner on the hair and didn't rinse it completely off, when you go to blow dry it, you smell it, it burns off. You get all that product, and that's sometimes when you're using just as hot of water as you use to shampoo hair, okay? So always remember that. You will damage your client's scalp and the overall because it will coat the scalp will not breathe. So when its natural oils want to come out, it will not come out. It will get trapped underneath the coating of conditioner that you have on top of the scalp. Comb all of that to the back actually, because the sectioning that we doing doesn't require for any standard parts or not the 4-part section. Alright, who got the flow wet in the shampoo room?
I go clean it up. I don't necessarily
Whoever did it just need to go clean up, there's just water on the floor.
That big of a deal.
Yes, slide.
You can't hear you, my bad. Keep saying that. You know that's not. You don't either, why?
Now she wants to be helped.
Oh my God, that's wild.
We doing bricklay.
You good, that's right.
We started?
No, we not.
Oh.
Still waiting on the census. In the meantime, in between time,
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it for the one time.
all the way to the back. It's coming all the way to the back. It's always something like that. It's not even as I'm saying that the way you flip that whole big section back, the hair was already firmly to go that way, so you should have pulled it back in sections too. Alright, so whenever we are measuring, just want to give you a general overall while y'all kind of comment to the back to get it started. So whenever you are measuring, we measure our sections or our subsections with this particular pattern based on the tool. This is our tool. So the tool is whatever thing you use to either curl or manipulate the hair. So whether it be your fingers, your brush, your comb, your rollers, etc. Your partings change based on the size of your tool. So you can only go the length of your tool or the width. If you go wider than that, you don't have a line of demarcation. There are curls that do have a little bit more base room for that. They call under-directed and over-directed, but today we're gonna do on base. So come down here real quick. So you need some silver clips too. These are the clips that are gonna help you hold the rollers in place. So besides clips, the only other things that help to hold the roller in place is called a stabilizer. A stabilizer is like a little stick that goes in between the holes and hold the hair. We don't really use the stabilizer. We use the clipping method. Patience, my dear friend. You're still here till 2, girl. It's like, why you tripping? Who? I was when you leave, but you're still here till about 2. Be all right. We're gonna start like all together. All together. It's okay. That means when we start, you can read it. All right. So come down here so we can do it here. Alright, get your comb real quick. So, with the bricklay pattern, you know how your braids are? Every other part. Okay. Every other part is how it's going to flow. If you work down the middle of it, it'll be easier to see. So for every solid line, or one solid row, the next 2 rows will be like this, halfway in. The next one will sit like this. So what will go next?
2.
Yep, a split and 2, right? So that's the start. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this roller, we bring it off her nose, the middle of the roller. So this one has 5 things. We'll put the middle right at the tip of her nose. We roll it up just for accuracy. Once we get here, part one side.
Ooh.
Put it back down, starting at the part, and we part the other side. Squeeze it to make sure it's basically still fit at the parts. Then we turn it this way to get the width of the roller.
It's okay. I know what come with that kit. We gotta shave a mannequin too. I seen somebody mannequin. It's shaved off all here.
We have to?
No,
Yes.
no, no,
Oh no.
no. You don't have to shave your mannequin. You can shave your mannequin if you want to go that in depth in your cut, but we don't require you to shave the mannequin. All right. So then, now that we got the hair, we got our part, we measured again to make sure it's accurate. Once you do it enough, you don't have to double measure as much. So we kind of grab the roller. I'll pull it a little bit lower than where we start so I can stretch it. I'm gonna keep my hands on the hair for some control. I'm going 45 degrees above the part, so you just pull it out. You see how those kind of fly away? You can use water to spray those down, or you can keep rubbing your fingers to kind of smooth it. Flyaways and stuff is natural, so don't really worry about it. I keep my fingers right here to kind of keep the hair on the inside to get some control so it don't kind of veer off too much or roll off to the side. Once we got it here, this is at the bottom. We take our clip, we go in between the hair, in between the roller.
So originally how when you starting off with some hair, you start from the back. You start from the front with the roller.
Oh my God. P&A. Remember how I said you got P&A ways, right? At P&A, you start from the top and go to the back. Old school methods say you start from the top and go to the back. In reality, if you have an idea of where you want that pattern to be, as long you can start from the bottom. Like if I knew I wanted to go diagonal, I could start from back here. But for what they want you to do, we start from the top. That's the only reason why. If we were to start from the back though, this would go still measuring the rollers, and this would be a middle part. You get your 2, then you do it again, you put that roller there, and then you keep going up. Every part you make is gonna be based off the middle with this set. With other sets, it go different ways, but for this particular one. So, remember we said we go to the solid, so our next one will be a part down the middle. So we go to the middle of the roller, we separate that. This first 2 right here is gonna kind of look like a triangle, but not really, because it go on a curve. We still take our roller to measure with. It's always gonna measure with.
I'm a one sound band. I'm over sound.
Not right there. Go to the sink and let it down and start over.
And it's the same process of parting and sectioning it. You can angle the head so you can get the direction that you need. But whenever you angle the head too, always keep in mind the angle that you put on the head.
I wear her right here.
Oh, she ain't doing
So no.
It's for what for me?
For what? That's my friend.
Okay.
I'm not going to respond to that because I know for sure. No, you didn't. What you're doing is being impatient, which is all a part of adaptability. You have to wait. We're all doing it, and you know we waiting on Miss
I didn't know if
Hendricks.
you started when you was over there doing it on the mannequin.
Oh, even though I said I'm going to do them a demonstration very separately.
I didn't know.
And that comes, again, a part of not listening. So all of these things are about adapting. There's a reason I got y'all doing it this way and making y'all deal with a level of frustration. Because when you get clients, it happens. What you gonna do? Get mad? You gonna leave? What are you going to do? Sometimes you just simply have to wait. All right, so where will my next roller go?
Right in the middle.
Yep. Bam. So we put the middle of this roller here. Measure this across.
That's what I just asked.
Go here.
Oh, no, you didn't have to move.
Go shade up. So this is where we start to complete the row. I will say, if you know how to do it, you don't have to watch the demonstration. This day first. This day's like third day. So they didn't get that yet.
I'm sleepy as hell.
It be like that sometimes, getting too comfortable. So, take this over and just finish it across. But it doesn't go on the curve, it goes around. And then you finish this row. You want them ends to kind of get rolled all the way around so that you don't have fishtails. So now using papers or anything to keep them in. And do the same thing over here. Use your measure of the row or follow your part. Whenever it goes more straight around. You see how I got that hair down there? You don't want to do that. You want to clean that up so it can go more straighter. It'd be a little thinner in the front, that's okay, just so your lines and your parting can be even. Because if they start angling down, it changes the way that the curls will fall once they come out, and don't nobody want that because they'll keep falling down and back. Always remember, how you dry your hair is how you are setting it. That's whether you're doing roller set or blow dryer. If you dry it crazy, it will stay crazy. So, where will my next part go? Yep, middle. So we just go in the middle of this roller.
I'm ready.
Separated the part. All right. Now where did everybody else go? See? So as they come big. So
Here go Miss Kia.
once you go down the middle, what would I do at this point? What am I doing next?
What you about to do?
I'm down the middle, right? So what would be my next
You
move?
ready? Yes.
Take the thing.
We've been looking
The
at
roller.
measure it.
Yep. Where am I measuring it? This way or this way?
I'm like, oh no.
The width.
So we do width first, right? And this will give us our parting technically all the way around, right? And then we come back in and we still do length, which will go right here, right? And then this is where our short rollers will start coming in when you're getting around the front or when they get around that. So all you're gonna do is just complete it all the way around. So we're not gonna put the rollers in, we just gonna simply do the partings. I just made my middle part, I just did my width. Where did my next parting go?
It'll be right here.
Yep, so this will be straight across, right? So where will my next part go?
You will have to part it down the middle.
Yep, down the middle.
Here's the width.
Yep. So where will my next part go?
In the middle.
Yep. Right here and to the side. And then where do my next part go?
You gotta part it down the middle again.
Yep. And where will my next part go?
In the middle.
Around there. And going over. So you can see it and it just completes all the way across. So you see how it even gets to the bottom, you wind up with two. Okay? So I'm gonna take these out. And this is what we shall be doing. So if you are ever confused about where you should be when you are doing this sectioning, just look at the roller above it. If there's a hole or a gap between two rollers, then the middle of your next roller should sit right there. If you are looking at the middle of a roller, then a gap between two rollers should go next. Everybody understand that?
Okay.
All right. Let me give them like 2 more minutes to come back. Everybody get up, get ready. Be ready to switch. Be ready to excessively switch.
Even us?
Yes. Be ready to get into a flow, cause you say you wanna try it, I'm gonna let you try it. Be ready to get into, we're not starting yet, you're gonna have to take that down, that's gonna go into your time. Be ready to obstruct your flow. So, what we talked about earlier, of concentration and being in the flow, you know this is about to take you totally out of that. You still gotta be able to do it. It's a mirror in each one, talk to yourself if you need to, and say I can, also say it's okay to fail. I'm not asking for perfection, I'm asking for completion, I'm asking for understanding. All of those things will come once you are comfortable. This is gonna be a very uncomfortable experience, but sometimes you get those. How are you gonna handle it, right? So we just wanna make sure that no matter what gets thrown your way, you can maintain. There might be some days where I come to you and say some real rude stuff about what you're doing. Not to negatively impact you, but to show you how if you let that negativity get inside of you, it can alter yourself and your work. Hey, Miss Angie. I'm not here. I just said, hey, Miss Angie. Miss Angie, Bonnie, and Kurt looking for you. We did your hair. Miss Angie, you heard me? Imani and Kurt looking for you.
Yeah, we are MPA. Them all over there.
I was saying, so you missed it, that's why I'm doing it, why I'm making y'all wait, and why I'm having y'all, it's all to deal with frustration. Because it's gonna happen. Patience is gonna be something that you need to build. All right, everybody, to your mannequin.
I forgot I was even live on YouTube. Oh my God.
No, they ate that food by themselves. Everybody had individual meals, ain't eating nobody nothing.
Oh my
She
goodness.
had a stack of crackers. So no,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I wanna be one.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are more portions.
I didn't say I'm a vegan.
Oh.
Where's your brother?
Yeah,
Where's
they
your
are
vegetarian.
But they can still put that meat, right?
Well, I'm praying for her.
Technically,
Some vegetarian
Oh,
animals.
yeah,
Like fish.
yeah.
You still eat
That's
I knew this was the one. What I say, Miss Andy?
vegetarian is literally straight vegetable.
So that's.
But I'm not over there with
Okay, so that's like.
Yeah, cheese stuff. You vegan.
I'm vegetarian. I still eat cheese.
Oh,
Vegan is like.
She's
still vegan.
Yeah,
Doesn't eat
vegan.
anything that comes from an
Vegan.
animal.
Yeah, they don't eat
Vegan
that.
is no plant, animal byproducts at all.
All right, so I am going to give you 50 minutes. Oh, let me let y'all get y'all test.
Oh, I should have took a picture. Can I take a picture of it?
Congratulations, as you are seeing, it is possible, you can definitely make it to the next level, all of you are more than
I
capable.
can.
Okay, so, once you get to the level of getting to the next level, you can make it to the next level.
Congratulations, ladies.
I'm not gonna be there.
Thank you, Miss Angie.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm here to do
I got the wrong,
congratulations.
I knew I got it wrong.
Give me y'all friends a test.
Oh, I'm just taking a picture of the square part, Miss Angie. I'll show you what part, what picture I took.
Sometimes be careful, the tests be different, they don't be the same one.
I'm gonna show you a picture of my picture. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
53.
Huh?
53. And it's like, ooh, 10. No, it's probably more. Yeah, it's like 10, 15.
You exceeded that goal.
Yep, 11 fill in the blank.
I guess.
You heard that? 11 fill in the blank. And those of you who were worried about how you spell your stuff, even if it wasn't spelled correctly, it's spelled close enough.
Enough, we know what you're talking about.
All
I
right,
never
do you
made
hear
an
that?
issue.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Breathe.
I don't know, none of them, I can spell the first 4 letters in them.
Like I said, long as it's close enough.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Like, you can't put ringworm for fragile, like you just can't, stuff like that, but We know you kind of put the R and wing, cause some people do that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What you give it, Kelly?
92. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you so
And
much.
congratulations to those of you who will win, because that's coming.
Y'all up next.
All right, everybody, to that mannequin. We not rolling yet, Miss, you might take that down. All right, well, you know what's so funny about that? You wait till now to try to get the right angle with this whole time you complained about doing
I was doing it, he
nothing.
kept on telling me unroll it, each time I did.
No, I said we not starting yet, I never
wasn't
said
starting.
unroll it.
I never said I was starting.
I just was making sure you weren't starting. I only told you once, and then I told her once, and she was about to roll. But yeah, if you needed angle work, you could have said something. We didn't hear it. But it don't matter. Okay, well, everybody to their mannequin. I'm not saying it no more. Whether you dare or not, you have 50 minutes to create a brick lane roller set starting now. There you go.
Sometimes.
Yep, that's that.
Y'all starting. Yes, ma'am.
No, we don't. Take,
I'm about to take it down.
Would you guys like to use
Oh, I was going to connect, but that's why I don't know.
That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I mean, no, we got too much time.
That was a spicy Bryet.
It was.
Where the speakers?
I didn't put that much cayenne today, cause yesterday when I did it, Portia was like, dang, why you put all that in there?
I'm about to mess her up.
But it's helped me with my cold.
Where is my Portia?
Yeah, I thought I was putting it with her brother. Her brother got short chocolate powder again.
We are using yellow rollers, not red.
I just want to see.
What?
No, you wasn't. I was tripping.
So we go grab some long yellow rollers.
I just want to
Bro, it's the ghost from here, the lights clip on. It's so many.
When?
I didn't see the shirt. Was like,
It was doing that when I was in there.
I was gonna say, I didn't see that. Don't scare me.
Can I see your spray?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Thank you.
Not cooking no more.
Girl, you better cut it out. Cook that food for that baby.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This cholesterol about her slippery. Like, why you just sliding off of it?
Bless you.
Russia.
Whoa, I was gonna say, who was saying that?
Somebody just said,
They playing
that's
some.
been an A.
Right, you heard that?
Oh, that's my phone still connected. I don't even know how that. I don't even know who that is. Y'all know I listen to gospel music over here.
Oh, I don't think so. That is so like a hymn to me.
What?
I didn't even know Kirk Franklin or Mary Mary.
They are so
Here. But look, it's still good. I told you to watch it. You said no. Oh, yeah, you said you got it. I told you to make your mind.
I don't feel like this right. Ooh.
You gonna get it. It's just your first time. Keep trying. Take it out. Keep trying. Well, that's what we're here for. Practice. Okay. Don't put your shoulders and your back into it like that. Knock out the scalp. Getting that roller down in there.
I know when my highlight bleed.
I'm trying to connect, but it's not connecting, so
Oh, hold on.
that's that.
Let me come up.
Something on it already.
Okay, now connect.
Okay.
You got a water bottle?
Yes, it's a-
They got my eyes, sugar.
I think
You sit next to Miss Kelly and share with you?
I think I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. But I'm gonna still
As
try.
long as you do a part behind that one. You know, bricklay is
Let me
roller
show you
part.
how you lay it left it.
Like that, yes.
And then if you don't feel comfortable with your clipping. When you gotta take that off. Sometimes just go off of this. This is what you can go on off of the hose right here.
Make sure they lined up
With the hole. Then here. Perfect. Saturated. When you roll it, you bring it in here. And then you bring it down.
This looked so easy.
If you pull it, yep, like that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna
what I'm
tighten
doing. As I
around.
go, I'm pulling it.
And it'll like wrap for you.
Comb to be in your hand. If your comb is not in your hand, it is in the wrong position. Comb should stay in your hand too. Let's make sure we work on that. See how you wanna get the ends all the way down. What you did was kind of come around like this, and then just go out. That's what you did this year. Make that back to the end. Smooth around there, and then roll it down.
Let me see your water first.
Switch, move down to the mannequin next to you.
So stop this rolling.
Yeah. Switch, take your comb with you, that's the only thing that needs to travel with you is your comb. So just
which way
move
do we
one
go?
down, Hendrix come around the Ariana. One down, you're going that way, you go to Curtis, everybody move one down, Hendrix come this way.
Don't touch her.
Can you come to Ariana's?
Don't you touch her.
You better touch her, and you better follow the pattern that he said.
Right there.
Don't you touch her.
It's not an Olora moment, remember, just follow your pattern. You don't have to get it lost, right? No, everybody's pattern can't be different because there's only one pattern to a bricklay, right? You gotta go.
I know. That's how I know where to go.
So if there's a solid roller above you, you part and put two rollers underneath. If there's two rollers and a space sitting there, then the next roller will be the middle of the, solid roller. Do that make sense?
Where I'm at?
You right here on Ariana.
And then I didn't come.
Like I said, follow the pattern, no matter who's doing it, it should all be the same way. So you know if that full roller is sitting there, part it in twos. If
I don't
the
know.
split
where
is
it's
sitting
at,
there,
It's not letting me connect, so y'all can.
let me see
Somebody
if
on
it's
the
gonna make
speaker?
it. I don't think so.
Put your phone on
I
your
know,
phone.
hold on.
If you hooked up to this.
There, try to get the information about the.
Temple now. That part.
I truly hope I'm doing it right.
I put the bottle in the middle.
Where you at?
And if
Are
you're
you
not
in the
sure
middle?
where to part, you
If you in the middle,
can
you
ask
good.
for help. Y'all do realize that, right?
Yes.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
not a situation where I'm not gonna help y'all. What we are just doing is being consistent. I don't mind coming and showing you where that next roller goes. That's not part of this assignment. Part of the assignment is just completing and doing what we're following all along, just being adaptable, making sure that everybody rolls kind of look the same. And again, if you're going 45 degrees above and you're doing an on-base curl, how many ways can you do it? One, right? So we all should look like one person did it. As you're moving on and moving along, right? Did it do it now?
No.
Can everybody cut their Bluetooth off, please?
I will.
I did.
More than one person with I will.
My Bluetooth is
I
off.
did.
I'm just turning mine off.
Miss Lee not
No,
here.
there it is.
Mine always
You was listening to that? Yes, you was. You really was listening to Delirious.
Keep going on that next person's head.
Yep, we just keep going until we say switch.
Yes, you do. No, you didn't.
Go
Split it with me.
Her work.
Well, don't.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch her work.
And then think about this too. When you get there, it's not about fixing what the person did before you. It's about completing the pattern. The roles, you gonna be able to tell and see who's properly rolling and who's not, especially with this assignment. So the more people that kind of roll a little bit more properly, you're gonna see the consistency. The only thing that should change sometimes is the tightness on which people roll. And then we can be able to tell you. Now you see what we talking about, because sometimes when you are only one doing the head, you don't have nothing to compare it to, it's head to head. But when it's all one head, you can really see like, oh, okay, maybe I do need to.
I knew something was wrong.
I told you to cut your Bluetooth off. That's the problem with it.
I see with that,
You
that
go
you
cut
just
your
go,
off.
you go all the way around. So with that one that I left you on, you should been able to. You hear Coco Jones and your.
And remember your side, once you get to the side, or the front or the side, it is not an angle down. It is straight across. The only two that get angled is that little triangle piece right at the top. Everything else, you gotta label, start angling it.
You part, right behind the road, to make sure.
And then I use the
Going
small
down
one
like
like
that,
this.
it's gonna go off.
Use the same
of
one.
set.
Thank you.
Hey, shit.
That's you.
All right, let's put that on the board. I don't know if anybody told you, but we got a 3 speeds minimum in here. After that, you have to go.
What?
We need
After that, you gotta.
After 3
speeds
speeds,
max.
you up out of here. We don't need that. I'm just joking.
I was about to say, well, I got to be out first.
I got allergies.
Start talking about some money.
I got allergies.
She know what was coming. I got
You are
allergies.
still welcome.
One of those that
That's
don't
all
fit.
right.
I don't know, I don't think y'all.
Girl, cut the music on.
What you listening to?
I plug my stuff
Soulja
up.
Boy.
We'll be
She
going
listening
good
to
on that.
Soulja
Y'all
Boy.
can plug my stuff up, okay? I got dick.
Ain't you, Ariana?
Huh?
You listening to Soulja Boy?
And I don't listen to
No.
that.
She was listening to Delirious.
I know the music puts you in a.
That's the song. It's okay.
So yeah, remember that's another thing we talked about.
Everybody say hi, Mr. G.
Hi,
Mr. G. Hey, Mr. G.
I miss you. Oh, hey, boo.
Okay, so wait, I didn't
Mr. G is probably in your cabinet.
my straightness. Okay, so my next, I already know the pattern. Bam, bam. I know my split foot.
No, you already in.
Oh, no, I'm in my middle. I'm in my middle.
Solid split,
I'm in my
solid
solid.
split.
Yeah, I'm in my solid. But I remember, no, that's what I was gonna ask you.
When you see
I know my next one, I'm not supposed to.
I know
Her,
where
it's
it's supposed to look like a label.
It's not
So
in
how
here.
you do that is, when you do this
Patrice,
first one, if you coming around here, you roll that like that.
It's
And this
key in
piece
it.
is small. On one.
We know the people business, and it's called a,
That next one be.
It's not straight, it'll be easier.
don't keep not up here,
So,
we can see.
mhm. So that's it.
Charlisa,
Girl, you on live?
That's you.
On what, Facebook?
That's YouTube.
Oh, girl.
It's okay.
We still good. Why we got a small over here?
So everybody disconnected their radio, the Bluetooth?
in and
Yes.
out, in and out.
Let me see, what is
I will do it for you.
it? Is this little radio thing right here?
I said, I'll do it for you.
I just cut my Bluetooth.
Bye, G.
What's wrong with y'all?
I don't see it, but okay.
That's what it's about.
This is right here.
I don't know. I just never came up.
What's the name of it?
Access, alright,
Access.
that's your, just access, the name is on the side, I think.
Yeah, cut it back on.
I don't know where else it could be.
People keep popping up. That's what they keep.
I think I'm able to do it because your mannequin don't got.
Is it on?
chemicals in it. You ain't do it.
Oh, yeah, so I heard it be.
No,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
I had to.
Oh,
leave
yeah,
for
you
work.
left. I can tell you ain't do it. My mannequin is something heavy.
You better not see me.
Cut it back off.
It's a little good.
Pour the tube up at the top.
Fuck the club, but
She's talking about. Hey, mommy, you know what?
I feel you though, cause I
She
was get up
said
here
stuff
like,
that be in her head out loud.
She
She
is
was not
so
trying to say
silly,
it.
bro. I know she act just like her baby.
She had, it was in her head, and she just said it out loud.
I don't know. One time I talking about I am doing my bricklayer.
you know we can hear you, right?
I'm trying to get sent home. Don't pay no attention to her.
Oh, she think I send people home? Nah,
Oh,
Nah, she said,
that's how it works.
I generally don't. I mean, you have to go above and beyond and be like, I just wanted, you just said like, I wanna go home.
Hold on.
So that's gonna be the last, that's gonna be my last resort. Only because this is an hours-based program, and you have to learn how to hit your hours and work through the rest of it. You don't have moments where you be upset, you don't have moments where you be irritated, you don't have moments where everything's happening all at once, you still have to maintain. So then your home ain't gonna teach you how to do that.
it's not gonna come up on my work line. It's not coming up.
Alright. Alright, in the meantime, between time, switch.
Alright, hold on, 2 seconds.
Not 2 seconds, switch.
I got you set up for success right there, buddy boy. Keep going.
I got some things.
Chloe
Is
done
that what
it.
time?
You gotta be stressed out.
No, I don't eat chocolate.
Water bottle with
I got this, that's
Oh my
somebody
God.
got me.
I'm already.
I got fruit roll
What?
Bro.
What's going on? What in the world?
couple nine right there.
This ain't right.
While y'all on here, if y'all come across her page, follow me everything Kelly G on all platforms.
Yeah, that's the party.
Give me that.
G, you called?
I'm on some candy.
No, I'm a diabetic and my sugar be dropping when I be at
Okay,
work, so
yeah.
I always eat candy so I don't die.
So we're gonna make that part right there, like this.
Yeah.
For you.
So if y'all be hearing this beepy thing, it's like,
You got it on?
Yes, you got it on.
Oh, I didn't know you had one on you. Oh, that was that pink package? Oh.
no, but yes, I always have it. Always.
Okay, I'm getting better.
And then that's another thing too. You're gonna realize that as you switching that your comfortability is changing. This is one place where you should get comfortable being uncomfortable. Because once you out there on your own, it's not gonna be nobody there to say, kind of, besides you, you know, that this is what you do, this is how you handle it.
And it is some people that be like wanting you to work over their work, like need something fixed over somebody else's work.
And that's where you have the option and the right to be like, I don't do that.
I used to, I don't no more.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to
Nope.
change too much and you don't know what they
Yep,
get.
and
you
whatever
follow
that end
along.
result is, you the last person
That's
to
why
touch
we
it.
don't also, as a school, we don't take down work that we didn't do either. Because sometimes you get people that sew their hair in all types of crazy ways, crochet it in all types, you know, and it gets stuck, and you kinda, it's hard to follow the pattern.
Okay.
Do it need to be plugged in?
Maybe so.
It's probably dying. A spray
Yeah,
bottle, it was,
I know
it
it was right here. It's mine. I left my spray bottle down there, so hopefully don't nobody take it.
I thought it stayed at the station.
Yeah, I thought I would say the spray bottle was supposed to be faster.
Yeah, we just have it home.
Your spray bottle empty, they're not gonna take your.
Yeah, your spray bottle was empty.
Well, go give me some water.
We still good.
Let me see your Android chart.
Get your free.
Have about 30 minutes left to complete said session.
I'm too
That's
stressed.
scary.
Y'all wet the hairs as we go or something, so everybody can just take lit.
This hair dry in 5 seconds.
What?
Teacher, I can't say anything. I was
What?
we really have to talk about how we discuss things. You should have heard what she said to me in the hallway. So I'm like, well, since the radios are playing, I'm gonna sing something.
Thank you. Come on, let's carry on.
No.
Little lamb,
Please don't.
little lamb, little lamb.
See, that's how you start.
Mary
No, actually, I went out bar hopping.
Oh.
That's the same person last.
She don't wanna go there?
You could have went there, that's why I started.
Oh, okay.
She went, then she left, and you
I
stayed.
did leave.
Yeah, you
I let him
stayed.
he took it to church.
She went there and she just.
He took it to
She
church.
mixed it off.
My little demon side kicked in. I was like, he got it. Is that enough? Singing back.
She ventured off somewhere else.
I just need to charge it.
Well, yes.
E-money,
Yes, we won't
E-money,
get
E-money,
one.
E-money.
Hold on, I'm on this one.
E-money.
Kurt.
Huh?
Mary had a little piece of butt snow.
Wait a minute, what?
Booyah.
Should have go.
Oh, yeah.
Competition.
I'm getting a good again.
No.
You said there was a lot of time.
She's gonna be brick laid up. I'm trying to
That
get
was
back.
my
No,
movie.
you're not playing with me. I need an Android tablet for my class.
That's still when he was young enough to be hype about stuff. So, for me, I don't know about him. I'm about 8 when that movie came out.
What movie?
Sister Act 2.
Joyful, joyful, Lord.
But that was like 92, 93.
Yeah, I
about
was
8.
just born.
God of glory, God.
92, the year of me.
Heavy as a runner.
It's not that funny.
92, that's what my hood was for.
Your blood.
Yeah, it's a 90. Thank you, Land. Boys in the hood.
Is you good? You sound like a puppy.
Thank you. What?
Damn.
No gossiping in the hallway. You can hear that.
Yeah, because he said switch it.
Oh, I thought so.
Switch. Simon says switch.
Alright, well,
That
since
wouldn't
it's been
help.
requested, switch.
This one right here. That one right there needs some milk.
So, when you start in your next row, where should all your rows start? From what part of the head?
The middle?
Yep, the middle. And watch it kind of start from the middle, so you can do what?
Center?
Center and, bless you. Got one more. Center and, keep track of your pattern.
This,
Hey, I'm trying.
can I take this stuff down?
You can just keep going.
I'm a good.
Cause you know what the pattern should look like. So no matter who did what, if it get off,
What's your
it should be
problem?
somebody that should be able to come and fix it and get it right based on what was done before. You gotta follow the pattern. So you already know that if that's a solid, you gonna have two splits. A split, two rollers.
I'm gonna use this Windex. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
I don't need this.
Oh, she slows molasses pouring down a tea kettle. That's slow.
Okay, we're up there. I'm ready to figure out.
Yep, cause now we gonna really see who is actually sticking to the sectioning. Again, y'all got the same exact tool and the same exact 45 degrees. It should be the same exact row.
Stop laughing at me because I'm so serious.
I know, that's what
You need to
I'm
put a little more tension on yours, Miss Ariana. All that anger that you be using to beat people outside of school, put it on that row.
Wait, Miss K.
Yeah.
Now, Miss K.
We
I
seen you all kinds of
listen,
things.
listen.
I've
You can
seen
try to
you.
fool these other people. I know.
I don't be doing it,
Oh,
Miss K. I'm innocent. I'm
I'm
right.
innocent.
That's not what people say that don't do stuff. People that
I'm
don't do stuff
innocent.
be very specific. They say, I don't do that. Being innocent has nothing to do with cutting somebody.
Thank
I've
you.
been innocent my whole life and I will stab you.
How do you know? How you know me so well, though?
I don't know you will, I just know you know.
Look at my
I
hand.
talk to you.
Ooh, they moist.
You don't notice I
They're
pay
like
attention to
clones.
everybody in all of our conversations?
Yeah.
No, if it make y'all feel any better, I used to want to do psychology before I came here.
Why you didn't go through with it?
Because it's a lot of more responsibility, and one day this lady come in talking about everybody like her but her cats. I don't know how I can handle that.
You said everybody like what?
Like her but her cats. I don't know how I can handle that. I might have to tell her I see why.
Oh, I mean, that's the harsh reality of being there.
Most of the time.
You a Pisces, right?
Yep.
I wouldn't mind.
No, you wouldn't, but see, that's like, I don't wanna be responsible for nobody feeling like I'm the only one that can help them with their life.
I want
That's not a
to.
thing.
I want that power.
I don't.
Give it to
No, you
me.
don't.
This is not.
Getting in people's heads and doing in people's heads and messing around in people's heads is a lot of responsibility.
Mhm.
It requires you messing with your own head.
I want to be like, Nurse Ratchet.
Nurse Ratchet, I like that show. Why they never make no season 2?
Oh, it's coming. It's about to. They just finished filming.
The manipulation, yeah. all
I
that
want to be
other
like
stuff.
that. That's the goal. Either that or Tiffany Pollard on Flavor of Love. She knew she was a good psychiatrist too. She really got to get those girls
You
in.
better run, you do.
Good morning. Good morning. Not you. You can choke. Why would she say that?
I don't know, I would say that.
Like, and the girl was still off. Like, she just did not understand what she said at first. I'm gonna go to the dentist.
Me too, I need my teeth cleaned. Yeah, I need my picture taken so I can get my teeth cleaned. I need my teeth cleaned.
You getting your teeth done.
Don't get them white like that. That crazy
No, I'm
fake
fucking
white.
with mine.
You get the porcelain?
Yeah.
I want mine like Nene Leaks.
Oh, Nene is white.
Oh.
Nene got.
If we gonna
You
go
are
there,
going to look like a frog.
if we gonna go there, let's go there.
She look like Nene got.
A frog, you know a frog with white teeth?
What'd you say?
Like
Mommy,
the
you
Prince
be going some
frog.
places, baby, I swear.
Wait, hold
What
on.
just happened?
What just happened?
Wait,
Everything.
I think I might have threw you off.
You said you watched Princess and the Frog. What?
I do sometimes.
What?
What?
Wait,
What you just say, man?
You did.
what?
You're absolutely correct.
How you got to how?
But you didn't start new.
Ooh.
All right, I'll do that. You right. At least I know this. I told you not to.
Switch.
Ooh.
Have fun with this.
You can see what role Brayette doing on every one.
You can see what he doing on everyone, baby.
Cause you coming behind me, can't you
I'm
tell?
correcting things.
Yeah,
No, I ain't gonna ask
We're
no
not gonna
more.
look to the end, not gonna look to the end. Nope, and do, and no. Still do what you supposed to do.
it ain't on no base.
You still do.
It is.
That's not
You
your,
go to
that's
your,
not your
you
section.
go to your route.
Yep,
I
go
don't
to
have
your
a
role,
roll.
complete your section.
The road is gone.
They're not open right.
The road disintegrated.
Well, clean it up.
You too.
Don't try to get frustrated now.
It's Miss Trees. Look at her. Trees.
You will never laugh like Auntie Pearl.
I am Auntie Pearl.
You sure is. Sanitize every now and then.
I thought that's what you.
Mwah, this ain't for me.
This ain't for me.
I'm not lying.
Come on, this ain't for me.
Can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You got it in you. Come on.
No, seriously.
Come on. Yeah, it's about that time where the arms start hurting.
Why your arms hurt?
I swear to God, I can't wait.
I don't got enough meat to hold.
Y'all just don't understand
Well,
how
you know
when I
what?
do
You
get
know
my
what?
license, I'm
It's a
never
very-
doing a roller
It's a very
set.
possibility that your
Ever.
arms, because you are working
Go to
different
somebody
muscles
else.
in the back, in the body.
I
that
don't
you
want that
don't
money.
stand like that. You're not that tall. You're not using your mannequin stand as properly as you should, too, because it's made to angle you.
This
to
is
the
not
angle that you
right.
at. No, you said Miss Count being for real.
Oh,
There's
God.
there's a lesson called ergonomics, and it focuses
Ergonomics?
on the way that you
Origami?
stand and how that affects the whole body overall. And thinking about the angles of the actual head when you're doing it. So even if you do turn them, your angles are the same, but they change based on the position of the head. Why is it important to know that?
So you don't mess your back up shortly.
Besides your back, for your client as well. So if the client is holding their head down or to the side and you do everything to the side, their parts will be off. So when they hold their head up straight, it'll look like they to the side.
This,
So that's why it's important to make sure that while we're still trying to get balance throughout the style, that we're making sure we're thinking about the head and where it is and where it's positioned. Or if a person has neck injury or a back injury or anything like that, where the head tends to stay a certain way, they can't turn it, how do you style that? So just thinking about those things, that's all.
I'm never doing roller sets in my shirt. Oh, the way?
That one little piece that's just falling off, roll the longer hair first, then when you get to there, pull it down. I'll show you, come on, start rolling.
I'm about to roll these. It's hot. The other people rolling them on here.
Get to so try.
This will make me frustrated, and the only thing I can roll in life is a blunt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
So the same way you
I
roll.
like that. I like that.
Foundation is already
Once it's in there, you got it, it's a once it's around it. Yeah, you can pull that up.
But it's like I'm trying to find it. I can't say I can't, but it's not working
I didn't.
the way that I feel like it should.
I tried to fix this one. This right here.
How would you know that? So remember when I told
Oh,
you
it's-
certain things don't have expectations? Because if it don't look like how you feel it's supposed to,
I said
even
that.
if you're doing it right, you don't, well, this is crazy.
I don't like that switch. Never again.
Shut up.
She told us I don't like playing Switch. Girl, what?
Ain't this what it's called?
That ain't
You told me you like it.
Okay, cause I didn't know what it was. I was confused yesterday.
Switch. You trying to play Mama and Daddy? That's what you like.
Yeah,
You
you trying to play.
You trying to play house?
You trying to play.
You trying to play
Angry
house? That's what you talking about
You
house.
trying to play snooze it or lose it.
Y'all be just making me wanna laugh myself to sleep.
She trying to play house, not this. She's trying to switch. She want to be the daddy, you the mama.
I ain't going up your house. Some shit going on up there.
Money. Oh,
Bro,
Oh my God.
she wants to be the daddy, you the mama. Say I'm lying.
I don't need no Mr. Nigga.
You don't need no Mr. Nigga. Hey, yo. Girl,
That is not adaptability. I don't know what
you is a Mr. You coming Mr. Nigga for your birthday? You said you coming Dickie's fish.
I am, real bad.
Switch.
With the Greg Book girl.
You don't want to switch to this mannequin. I'm telling you right now. Don't rush to it.
What?
And it may not always be switching, but it may be this person here.
So you can get a front seat so you can see her.
You know what I mean?
Herbie, you're not gonna say just pack up and get to the front seat.
I ain't got no water.
You heard me?
That's it.
That's not what this is about. Switch.
He just ate my ass. He was sweet. Bryet.
Yes.
I don't know what they did to your mannequin Buki.
Bro, why I gotta be behind the one with the attitude?
Right. Why I gotta be in front of her?
Don't you hear her?
Me in the middle.
Right. I don't want
She
to
gonna
be
be sitting
here.
the whole time.
Every time we get behind her,
Yeah, I'm like, every time I'm looking at her, waiting on her to say something smart. Like, I messed up. What? You. I'm like,
everyone got to get behind her. When we get in between you go to the next mannequin.
yeah.
My arms hurt. I don't got no attitude. My arms. You're trying to put you
I'm
she
so
was
scared. We're gonna do this. At
Oh
the
my
end.
God.
Remember, the point of right now is not that.
It's messing up for the next person.
No, it's not. You wanna
Don't
know
get
why
the-
it's messing you
it's
up?
gonna get the person
Because
and-
you are paying attention
Well, meet me
to stuff
outside
right now that
then.
don't got
Don't get the
nothing to do
person
with
behind me,
what
ass
I
whooped.
need
In the
to
hallway.
do is what
Meet
one
me
thing I keep
outside.
repeating is to do what?
You can really
Follow
meet
the
me in the
pattern
hallway.
and do the pattern. We
I've
gonna
been wanting
see
to knock
once
you
we get done, who did
into
what,
next
right?
week.
We
for
gonna
2
know
weeks.
who's doing it properly, who's not. We're gonna be able to look at each mannequin and tell who did which
Imani.
role based on the start of the, we just gonna be able to tell. We're
Girl,
gonna also see who
it's
started
so
getting better
good.
and advancing in their role, getting more comfortable. You get what I mean? All that stuff is gonna show
This
and
is
reflect,
unbelievable.
and
It's
it
funny.
shows even more when it's compared. Most of the times I compare side by side.
This is
Now you gotta compare on the same head, and we can go through and see what went off, what went wrong, who changed the pattern, who didn't put the pattern back on track. Because no matter who doing the
I don't
pattern,
like this
if you
game.
starting in the middle and you starting the pattern properly, based off of what was done before, if it's a solid roller, your next one should be just going down and going around.
Going
That's it, that's
down,
all.
going
You doing
around,
anything
going
else, you
down,
walking
going
anything,
around.
throwing it off.
I'm going down, going around,
I'm
going
going
down.
down.
Not in
Uh-oh.
here.
I guess I got to fix this
Well,
pattern.
pick it back
The pattern messed
up.
up. So I'm not gonna fix the pattern that y'all messed up. I'm just gonna get it, put mine back to where that next one's supposed to go.
No.
But that's all you doing.
That's all you got to do.
No.
Because I can't fix what you.
You cannot,
If the
because
pattern is
it'll
already
take you
messed
too
up.
long, you'll have to take it down.
No.
So I'm doing the part that I know that go right here.
No.
Alright. Yeah, laugh at yourself, take a deep breath.
When y'all get to this here, y'all will see.
No.
Again, this is all a lesson in frustration and how not to take it out on the hair. However you feel will always reflect in everything that you
Just
do.
keep swimming.
Be
Just keep swimming.
frustrated and work through it, because this is not the only time in life you're gonna be frustrated. But if you learn how to do it here, when you get out there with all these other people, because our job is to meet strangers, and we don't know if they all talk to people like Wendy Williams. We don't know who they are.
My hands hurt.
And what you gonna do? How you gonna deal with it? Are you still gonna do it? If they ask you to do something a little bit different than what you normally do, are you gonna get frustrated like, I hope she never come back?
Yep.
Or that works too, if that's an option. Or are you gonna be like, ooh, or even though I hated doing it, it was a different experience and something to learn.
Mhm.
And although I'll never do that again, now I at least know that I can, or I still can't, and I will never do it again.
This is the learning experience.
Yeah, learn
Right
to do
now, here, today,
every day.
at this moment, as I roll this roller down,
Ooh.
My lesson is
Oh, yeah, you
learned.
did fine, yeah, girl.
I still learn from y'all. But he's feeling that part too. The difference in textures of the hair, how easy it is to come out. What products can we use outside of the cholesterol to help with that? Etc. 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 Switch.
You got a switch? Please don't tell me that's a spy. And a dog.
Switch. Switch.
Okay.
Okay, this is our last switch. We gotta go.
Switch. Switch. Switch.
5 more minutes.
I like how you keep tapping everybody's phone when you go past. Hi, I did not consent to be online.
Yes, you did. I was waiting for you to say it.
My lawyers will be in contact.
Yes, you did. As soon as you stepped in front of that mannequin.
Wait, you recorded this?
No.
Dang.
It's YouTube live.
Oh, okay, well that's better.
Oh, this is YouTube live?
Yes.
Oh, you about to hear from my lawyers for real. Who consented?
It is so good because there is no copyright strikes. We can play the music today.
Yo.
That would be posted.
Wow. Wow.
I know what you're the laptop.
I'll tell you later.
No way.
You wanna know what I'm laughing
Ariana, more tension, more angle.
Okay.
Not angle head, angle roller. Even if you angle the head, you still gonna need to angle that roller to still be 45 degrees for the position of the cardigan. Kinda not getting enough tension on yours. I can see that in yours. A little bit.
What's wrong with you? You know somebody can do something?
It's not your role. Just worry about your role.
Worry about your role.
Worry about what's next.
Just
Try to
worry
complete
about
it as
your
best as
role.
possible and get it on track.
Somebody gotta help us now.
We're making the maps to the the maps to freedom. This man, we is
I mean, that is definitely what the braid styles used to be used for back in the day.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
That's why they became so intricate.
Now we got to just roll the box.
What you say?
And then what I also want y'all to do too.
I don't even listen no more.
No, just wait a second. What I also want y'all to do too is think about the amount of time it's taking y'all to talk about what's not right instead of doing what's actually right. Some of y'all getting on there and just following the pattern, just keep going, doing what y'all supposed to do, doing what you're supposed to do. Some of y'all taking so much time that talking about what ain't right that you only get one roll in.
Say nothing.
Hi.
You know what I'm saying? Keep moving.
Don't
Because
point at
in
me.
this
You
business,
just came
too,
back to school.
time is money. Every 1 minute is dang near the equivalent to 5 minutes. Right? So if you do anything off or wrong, you gotta reset and readjust and redo all that stuff. That's extra time that you may or may not have. You can always take it, but again, you may or may not have it. And that's gonna be the difference between the dollars. How many people can you take in a day? How many services can you perform within a day as well? The less you question yourself, the quicker you're gonna decide. Sit that, don't put that in there. Sit that one to the side. You just got it off the line. But you put that hand with that roller in the bag with the other roller.
Technology. How you gonna be dropping another one?
I didn't make you do anything.
If I had a gun, I said, okay, you said drop it down.
I think you're putting entirely too much pressure on yourself for the situation, and you need to relax. Because you've been and shot yourself in the head 20 times. I don't even.
Oh my God.
I'm capable of doing that. Nah. I will never kill a person, but I can make you want to kill yourself. It's not where you want to be though.
Oh my
You want to be in control of your own thoughts. Also, what I want y'all to do is count. How many rollers? If we finish the whole head, which doesn't look like nobody will, but if we finish the whole head, count about the average amount of rollers it takes to finish the head, so that way you are prepared for that amount of rollers when you start, so you are less likely to have to stop and go back and grab. Because what I just say, every 1 minute is 5 minutes. If you say, hold on, let me go get these rollers, and you gotta go get the rollers, grab the rollers, and hope you don't drop the rollers, then you gotta clean them if you drop, you know what I mean? All that extra stuff, it's all sitting right there and ready to go. If the average person do 30 rollers, do 45, 50. Is that way more? Why? For dropping. 2, for people that have denser textures. And 3, for people that have bigger heads. A little bit larger domies.
Like Anna?
No, I never gave an example. Yep, I didn't do that one. I thought about it, but I didn't go there.
Like that? Yeah.
It's cool, yeah.
Is it similar?
Every day,
Well,
every
this one
day.
next should be done with this head if you do a color next year, because
Switch!
This
I did
one.
2 rows on this here. I had one.
I was waiting on her to say switch.
Well, no, you got 2 more rows.
I dare you to say something when you get on this mannequin here, okay? I got you.
You said switch, right?
Yes.
So you said stand is tight too, so then if y'all notice that too, when y'all going around, different people like they stand different ways.
What?
Some of them super loose, some of them super tight. You'll notice with the tightness, it's a little bit harder to move the head unless you pick it up and turn it around. Because other than that, like the majority of y'all are not really even using the stand as properly as it should be, because it should be like your chair. I think a lot of times y'all forget that it adjusts, so it rolls and rotates to you. You should be able to stand in one position, and that head should always come to you. Sanitize.
Where's the sanitizer? We don't have it. I'm just kidding.
It's right there.
I see it.
I was gonna say what?
We have it far across.
Where our other barber side at? It's right there in the corner. So, if you sanitize your utensils with alcohol, then you do not need to rinse them. If you sanitize them with barbicide, as you should, then you have to rinse it.
Wait, we can't sanitize with alcohol?
You can, but you shouldn't. I said as you should.
Well, not
Because,
for moving
I mean, that was just the floor. But you always just want to be extra precautious, because what if something was on the floor that you weren't aware of, some form of bacteria, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When you get to the microbiology chapter, they will go a little bit more in that. Well, you won't get it in here, so you have to do it individually when you get on the senior floor. We'll go through it. So we technically have like 2 minutes or 3 minutes left, which again, I know y'all not gonna finish, so I'm gonna just let y'all finish, because we still got about 3 more switches anyway, so everybody can have an opportunity to work on everybody yet. It's alright. Calm down. I'm gonna tell you 1 or 2 things already though. Your section is entirely too wide. That width is not the width of that roller. You know it, I know it, you can see it, that's the thing. You did have a choice. So, you did, it's not 2 middle parts, it's 2 middle parts, but you made 2 middle parts. That should have been a start. Well, then go. But either way it go, you still, when you come in, I never told you to follow them. I said just do the pattern, right? So if you know that that's not an improper pattern, you come in and you part right. No, you don't take down.
You just do your next part right.
Finish this row.
Don't start.
But part your parts right. Your width should still be.
I ain't saying shit to you.
I'm talking to her. I said get in real man, like real man.
It still should be measured, right? It still should be rolled, right? Regardless of whatever that, you know what I'm saying? All right, switch.
I'm done.
Good job. Good luck.
I'm done.
All right, who head is that? So then, if that's the case, whoever head